Nothing.
It's probably the wrong gesture to be using.
Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 480 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. My name is Brad Odell, and with me, as always, is this gentleman curled up in a ball over there.
Curled up in the fetal position. You're one of a kind. One of a kind king of paintball who can't speak because he's so excited because a gift package came. It's a very sexy gift package, too. It is a sexy gift package from one of our sexy benefactors. Not the sexiest one, though. That would be Ntensity Customs. Like, $20 is $20, but if he asks me, I'm going to have to say yes. Like, I got no choice now. But this comes from our other sponsor.
You haven't cracked into those yet?
I was waiting for tonight.
Oh, buddy. They're tasty. They're so tasty. Right?
God damn, that is good. Northern Hydration, you sons of bitches. You've done it again. This is really fucking good.
I know.
Well, we're going to be bringing that with us on the 29th of March out to Hillsborough.
Mm-hmm. I've still got cans. We each have a case, so we'll definitely have cans to bring. So, folks, I'm
so hydrated now, and it's not really salty. I'm glad to say. So I must have needed it.
Was really good. They're all really good, but this one, man, that pineapple coconut, so damn tasty.
Man. That's fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Push that thing back, by the way. Push that thing away from you.
Is it echoing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How about now? How do I sound?
Let me tell you. Still echoing. I'm not sure what's going on.
I've got them both on my ears. I don't know where the echo's coming from.
They know it's coming. Right Night Podcasting competing with the NXL. That's right, Dory. And yet you're still here.
We're not competing. We're winning.
It's next week anyways. This is a recorded show.
That's true. So I don't see the NXL on radio. Just saying.
You don't see anything on radio, my dude.
Shut up. Folks, before we get started with tonight's show, let's get into a little bit of business. So I want to give a shout out to Hero Strap. Because they actually did supply you and I with the Hero straps for our masks, and I got to use mine at an airsoft event recently. I know it's airsoft, I know it's scary, it's crazy, but anyways, we went, and it was a blast. It was awesome.
Dude, do you want to get cranked in the eye with an airsoft BB? No, you don't. So you know what? You absolutely want your Hero strap.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and it fits great. It's awesome. Super adjustable. Great. They look great. They look awesome. Go check them out. HeroXGear.com. Go check them out. Of course, Northern Hydration, the fantastic Canadian-made athletic hydration system. He is holding the bright blue can that is the pineapple coconut. That one is a limited run. So if you want to get it, get to the website. Go to drinknorthern.com. Use the code MaritimePB10. Score yourself 10%
It's a limited
off.
run.
It's a limited run, my friend.
I'm going to need another case of them.
Free shipping across Canada. Pull your mic back, bud. Amateur hour.
Oh, you can hear me breathing now? I moved across the room and I'm all winded and shit because I'm out of shape.
Loft Gear, makers of the Station 150 convertible bag table. Check them out, loftgear.com. It is the king of duffel bags, of gear bags. It is amazing. Frankly,
you respect
I know this is throwing some serious shade, but man, I don't think there's anything on the paintball market that's going to compete with this sucker. It is entirely in its own league. Go check them out. Go check out their Instagram. They were showing them off at, I think it was Red Bull's F1 pit. Was on the Instagram. I think it was either the F1 pit or it was maybe it was Maybe it was skydiving.
Maybe like Max Verstappen was doing shots in the pit off of it or something.
Oh,
No,
that's an idea.
What, doing shots with Max Verstappen? Absolutely, but
Yeah,
that's
absolutely doing that. But custom cut foam, and then when you open it up, it's like whoop, you open it up, and there's like a shaker and glasses and a bottle. I'm thinking. So go check them out. Of course, Moncton Paintball, my home away from home. Tom here's backyard, his home field. They've been treating us so well for so many years now. What more can we say about them other than they have an amazing field, they have amazing play, amazing paint. Come on out and play. Like it is
starting, boys. It's coming.
It is almost here. Taste it.
One of our favorite not sponsors, Atlantica Outdoor Recreation Center in Hillsborough, New Brunswick, which is located just past the Train Museum in a beautiful little town here in our beautiful province of New Brunswick. And it's one of the more unique fields. It's got a train. Yes. It's got a nice train. It's a sleeper.
It's got a train. It's got a trench.
Buildings.
The
best staging area in the business. So good that you might not want to really leave, which is good and bad.
Yeah. Building paintball.
Who is Nightman SSMS, and why does he want 5 more subs? Is he sexy?
So he can go
Nightman?
live.
Well, somebody give this man 5 subs so he can go live. I don't know how to do that, or I would. But
go subscribe on YouTube.
By the way, me cursing, swearing, and hawking product on YouTube, we're on 97.9 CHSR in Fredericton, New Brunswick, where we maintain our alleged claim of being the only podcast and radio show the only radio show dedicated to paintball. I wish I could do that better without stumbling and acting like an asshole, but we are allegedly the only one. If you can find another one, I'd like to know so I can listen to them.
Until proven otherwise.
You know what? I want to know who this guy is now. He's the Nightman.
Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. I'm messaging somebody. Intensity Customs. Go check them out. Can you do us a quick word about Intensity Customs?
Intensity Customs are the fine gentlemen who put the clothes on our back and put some of the headbands in the hands of the people. They've got one of the nicest little. Oh, there you are, Nightman. There you go, buddy. Somebody else subscribe to the Scorpion King. You can get all sorts of stuff in the Intensity booth. You find markers from multiple sexy brands. You can find accessories. You can find more threads. You can find, on occasion, Northern Hydration in that booth. What else can we find in Sean's booth besides the sexy one himself?
Occasionally us.
I've seen other semi-famous people like Brian hanging around there. I mean, Nightmare Brian.
Yep.
It's never Nightmare that I see in there. It's usually him. There's no real code to go to Intensity for a Maritime Paintball podcast, but if you tell them that we sent you, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, he'll at least look at you and be like, really? And then he'll sell you something at full price. And then, of course, Paintball Dirt, paintballdirt.substack.com. The weekly newsletter comes out every Sunday, gives you the lowdown on everything that went down in the world of paintball in the last week. And it's great.
Lord's business.
It's a quick, easy read. He includes a video of the week. He includes a photo of the week. Like it's a great little newsletter. It's awesome. It's like an old zine. So that's awesome. And yeah, good times, man. That's everybody.
Ooh. All right. So we found some. He's gonna re-upload some stuff. He's got some playlists, Perry songs. So let's see what Nightman does to entertain me later. I expect goodness out of you, Nightman.
Yeah.
Don't disappoint me.
Do not disappoint me. Yeah. Now, I've been given permission. Showing you. I've been given. Sorry, I forgot if you shake the iPhone, it's like, what's wrong? I've been given permission. Our boy, Damian Fowler of Gator, the protector of the Kings.
Schmeckle.
I was going to say, yeah, everything from top to bottom, man, from tip to taint.
Yes.
So
Yes. It does protect my taint quite well, I must say.
he's being he's getting an award. He's getting an Ambassador of the Year award from the NXL Summit Awards. Apparently, it's them and a scenario committee. This is out of nowhere. This is all brand new to us.
Does that mean I have to take back some of the things I said?
Absolutely not.
Okay. But dope for Damien. That's killer.
I love that he's getting that. I do think it's a little funny that this year.
Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Be happy for our boy. We can make fun of it in like 2 weeks.
No, I'm not making fun of him. That's great. I love that. What I'm saying is, I love the fact that the pressure worked. A bunch of people ripped on the Summit Awards. They ripped on the NXL for basically being like giving themselves awards. Frankly, the Summit Awards kind of felt like that meme where you see Obama putting the medal on himself.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the Summit Awards felt like. And a lot of people felt that way. And I think a lot of people made a lot of noise because now suddenly there's a whole scenario side of things that isn't on the website yet. It's just, he just found out he's getting it at Living Legends because he couldn't go down to Tampa. So kudos to the NXL to Summit Awards for
to the second sexiest Tom in the paintball world. I thank you. I tip my crown for the proper choice.
Like I was saying to Tom here before the show, I think they rattled some people, and I think they overstepped when they got away from giving awards to like MVPs, pro players, and whatnot. When they started getting into Innovator of the Year, Podcast of the Year, Content Creator of the Year, when you delve into that side of things, but you're still just like talking to your 15 buddies, like.
I think the comment I liked was someone said, if you don't like the Summit Awards, go make your own awards. We did. And I'm pretty sure Damien got nominated.
Oh, I think he did.
Several times.
I have to go back and look, but I think he might have. So, yeah, that's great. That's awesome. I love that for Damien. I'm loving that he's getting recognized, and I love that the NXL figured their shit out.
L'chaim.
Right.
Mazel tov, my man.
That's
awesome. I'm so happy for him. Like, excellent.
So I want to know who else. I want to know what else. I want to know more about the scenario committee.
Well, there's 3,000 people watching the NXL broadcast, so maybe we'll find something out or message.
We'll ask one of them. I know who to ask.
You asking who Yeah, I know who you're asking. Did Extravaganza do awards? I don't know what Extravaganza is.
Okay, so Paintball Extravaganza did do awards. Little awards. Nothing as extravagant as the Summit Awards. But the Paintball Extravaganza was a convention held once a year, I forget where. And it was instead of like where NXL, like when an NXL event happens, like Tampa or the World Cup, whatever, right? And you see all the vendors show up, right? Yes. That's for the player. Paintball Extravaganza was for the industry members and like the field owners and the company owners so like you would go, let's say you were the maker of a new pod or something, right? And you want to pitch your pod to manufacture. It's a trade show. That's the word. It's a trade show. They would host companies would host like tech classes where you can learn how to tech the gear. You can
I've heard about that.
Yeah. And it was neat. It went really, really good for a long time, and then it just kind of like fell off.
Bummer.
A lot of people felt that they kind of just kept doing the same thing over and over again, and they didn't really innovate, and they weren't trying to grow, so they stagnated and fell apart. And it is what it is, right? Things happen. Yeah. Sorry, I'm messaging people. We're doing like live journalism right now.
You're doing some diggy. They're doing some tech classes and whatnot at Tampa too. Very neat. Apparently the tickets weren't that expensive too to go to Tampa, but there's the whole.
It was free to get in. From what I understand, I saw somewhere that the tickets were free to get in, but you like fly. It was the flights, the hotel, and whatnot.
Yeah, well, that's what always gets you with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So it was
Especially
neat
now.
watching the live video, like watching the live feeds while I was working, having it playing on the other monitor. There, it was kind of cool. It was a little funny though at times where it's like super zoomed in and you're watching them play and you're like, oh, okay, this is awesome. This is great. It's a great, it was a great move. That was an awesome elimination. And then they zoom out and it's just thousands of empty seats because it's a massive stadium and there's nobody seated on that side of the stadium.
Yeah, okay. So that's just they have to learn hard cam. They put everybody on one side and have hard cam. If you want to make the numbers
now, people watch a live feed now. Like there's way more people there now. I mean, I wouldn't want to be sitting in there in the Tampa Bay heat. Down on you, that kind of thing. So, anyways, it looked great. The camera angles are sharp. I digged it. They're getting better every time.
18 degrees Celsius, partly cloudy.
It is 8 p.m.
I would take that.
Oh yeah, but at noon, it was probably 30.
Probably.
Right? I'm not sitting in the blistering sun on a plastic chair at 30 degrees.
I'm pasty. I will burn.
So I totally get why the seats were empty. It's fine. I watched a couple of the matches. They were doing great. Paintball Fit was killing it. Watching them play. The hard part for me is I keep stopping it because I kept picking up
camera guys there. Camera guy. Line of sight. Thank you.
Yeah. I haven't heard from him yet today.
Sorry, I like my international symbol of there's a camera and I'm looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So glad he's there. That's cool. I'd like to see that get going a little bit more.
Yeah. Justin Dory says he noticed the improved camera work as well. Yeah.
Are you telling me that
they've explained it? It was cleaner. It was sharper. They were more on the ball, I guess, when doing it.
Where do they get their cameramen for that stuff? I wonder. Pornhub? That industry, like a lot of tracking, a lot of movement. I would assume you got to get some high definition, clean.
Where do you get your cameramen? Like, where do you get your camera operators?
You missed the second part of that, and that's fine. We're gonna keep right on moving. You'll catch it when you edit. Okay. Do
you think this is the start of pros playing in the stadiums? Asks Explore.
And we're gonna count down till we hear about Sky. Right. We're gonna count down now. I'd love to see it again.
The wizard has definitely. He's just perked up. He was probably sitting in his lazy boy and just went, "They need me." I would love to see it. I think stadiums provide a fantastic foundation and a much more stable setup and a much more stable infrastructure for these types of events.
Wolf is up in the rafters with an FSR just looking for Greenspan.
I'd pay money.
Someone up in the rafters just taking pot shots at them.
I think in the stadiums that's great. That's awesome infrastructure for them. I don't know if we're going to see this more often. I could see this being a once a year kind of thing. I could see the NXL. I could see Tampa. Maybe Tampa's going to be in that stadium every year, right? But I don't see it happening more and more and more across the country or across Canada, the United States, other countries possibly, but I really don't know. I don't think there's enough money in it to really keep that one rolling. Tampa once a year, probably.
There it is. It was Dory. We cheated. We mentioned it first, but
I should have put a little timer up. Let the time go.
He's saying though that they're allowing it because they're replacing the grass. at the
They
Tampa
replace
Arena.
the grass every year, don't they?
Oh. Though, thinking of like different places you could play, NXL probably could come to Canada and play here and save some money.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think if they came up to Canada now, that's where things get fuzzy though, because then you got to worry about visas. That's a lot of people you got to bring up to work.
Yeah,
right?
that's fair.
So, or you hire people here in Canada to do it. And
speaking of like things that they've changed, time of year and location. This has nothing to do with paintball, but they have changed the date of the Montreal Grand Prix. This year it's in May instead of around the D-Day weekend. It's right around then. 2026 October. I'm gonna run that by you again. They're doing a Formula One race in Montreal in October. It's gonna be. I don't care, but I'm going. I'm kick ass. It's gonna be mayhem.
In October, the weather could be plus 30. It could be negative 15. Like that is such a brutal. Like there could be a snowstorm.
They've had. They were in. Where was it? It snowed a couple of years ago, and they were out there, and the cars just did not. They don't like that. They didn't like it at Circuit of the Americas either. OPL is fairly good. They're pretty good. I like those guys anyways. I've got a soft spot for some of them.
I mean, for NXL to come up to Canada would mean that the majority of the teams would come up from the United States. It just doesn't make sense. You know, it makes more sense to hold it down in the States where most of the teams are.
Homie, if you're gonna lick yourself, could you do it off camera? Like, not here. Go over there. It's weird.
Oh, fine. I'll just stop.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad.
Don't worry. I'll edit all this out. It's all good.
Oh, yeah. For a minute, I'm just this is on the radio. Fuck. No, it's not. Not yet. What else do we have? We got NXL. How sexy Dory is. We're gonna have some fancy people come and try to teach me stuff about. I
got them lined up. Like this week, we got nobody, but like we got somebody next week, the week after, and the week after that. We got them lined up.
They're lessons that we listen to, but how much good will they be?
He asked like, what should I prepare? And I said, we're gonna get real basics, and I want the kind of advice that the everyman can use.
Yeah,
and he's like, I get
it. Bullshit. What is the most bullshit thing someone can do beside a dead man walk? Because they're never gonna let me pull that one off. They'll fucking shoot me before I try. But any other bullshit that I could try, I am down for it. Like I've already know that I'm going to be yelling at people. I want to throw something. I don't know what.
So there's a couple of things you can do that don't impact the play, but will absolutely enrage some players.
So I want all those.
Some of the things you can do is when you're behind the bunk. Let's say you're behind like a can, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're in tight, and you're snapping, right? Drop a pod and just start tapping the pod till it goes past the bunker. Because their instinct, the odds are, now we'll see, depends on how skilled they are, but they're going to see something pop out. They're going to think it's your foot. They're going to go pop, and they're going to hit the pod, and then you just kind of push the pod back into place again. And it's kind of like, oh, you thought you had me. The other thing you can do too is like, if you need to, you can push the pod out, and then you kind of put your foot behind the pod.
Mm-hmm.
That your foot's not exposed. The pod just blocks it a little bit. You can do that. You can try and do that anyways. If you're not careful, they'll smoke you in the knee. Or they'll take you at the shins, whatever.
Anything that they do to me, I'm going to deserve. Like, let's understand that what I have been told my mission is on that weekend, I'm going to get my shit shot off, and I'm going to have it completely. I'm going to deserve it. But A quarter in the hopper? Oh, no. We're not trying to cheat, and we're not trying to screw with anyone.
That's a great way to get beaten,
Yeah.
and there be no witnesses. Even your own teammates would probably
I would
get
kick my own ass. Yeah. What was it we saw them do one year? They were taking paint that was a different color, and they were dropping like one in a person's pod.
Yep.
They're dropping one in a dude's hopper. I was like,
yeah, just one. So you could. It's the other thing you can do too, and this only works if you
that's
win.
not funny though.
This only works if your team wins. Is if you're going and it's like, they hit maybe your guy hits the buzzer. You can't do this on a mercy. You can't do that, or not on a mercy, on a flag. You can't, like, if they concede. You can't do that.
It has to be on a win.
It's got to be on a win. Dump your pod or dump your hopper. Just dump it. Basically, what you're saying is you're not worth the paint in my hopper. Right? Especially if you're the one, like, if you just somehow manage to run up and hit the buzzer, and then you just, like, your arms out, you just dump the hopper.
I want to take a pod of rum and coke and just pull it out.
It's a great way to get disqualified, and your team takes a major. Actually, your team actually gets disqualified entirely.
See, this is why we're asking these things.
Right? Everybody knows a little bit of fun is had in the pits, but it's one of those don't ask, don't tell kind of.
So what you're saying is it should be like milk. If it wouldn't be disgusting, it would be so big glass of milk.
But you could, just fill up. If you want to try and pods aren't watertight, so if your pod's upside down in your kit, it's going to leak.
Yeah, it's none of it works. I was being a smart ass. I know none of it works. I know. But I like that. I like that pod idea though with your foot.
There's all sorts of things you can do when, like, if you get the point, like, unscrew the barrel off your gun and, like, knight one of your teammates. Like, there's little things like that you can do, right? You can kind of.
I'm open to any sort of trolling. Mm-hmm. I can use. That's a good one.
What was it? One of the boys from Paintball Fit did one time. I think it was Fit, where he actually, like, popped the hopper, dumped it on himself, and was just like, yes, like it was,
Again, it's not so much like I won and I want to, like, smudge it. I like to screw with people, like coming off the line and yelling at somebody, or stopping somewhere and then just start telling jokes, or singing midpoint and start singing knock 3 times just to see what they do, just to get that reaction once. And that's all I want, just to get the laugh.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to come up with some creative ones. I'm sure there's some more things, some more shenanigans you can get up to. You can't yell from the sidelines.
Not from the sidelines, but if I'm in the box and I'm coming out, if I yell that their mother sucks a lot of cock.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do that.
Okay. That's okay. I can't say cock. Obviously, you can't curse. There are rules about cursing.
That's that. What's this? Had some guy shoot into my hopper when we were chilling, playing rec, waiting for a game. Missed a game, then bunkered him 3 times before telling him I saw him do it. He was quick to back up. Yeah, this is amazing. I love that name. There's some pretty wild shenanigans you can pull. You got to come up with some really creative insults that aren't. You know what I mean? Like calling somebody a buttered biscuit.
Oh, a buttermilk bitch.
Can't use that word, though. You can't say that on the field.
Yes,
you can get yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna tell one of them that they're cute.
That works too. Yeah.
I'm gonna creep into their pits like
don't go in their pits.
Movie? I know. I want to, but I can't do those fun things. Kind of like I'd throw some drugs in their pit and try to frame them, send the fibbies in. Boys, they got performance enhancing drugs. They're all moving slower. No.
As long as you're not playing, that's fine. Lots of stuff. You can do all sorts of fun stuff like that.
That's okay, buddy. We don't mind your double comments. It just means you're engaged, and we appreciate that.
We do. I appreciate everyone watching when the NXL is live on YouTube right now. So,
All right, is that why you're like a little slow on comments? I'm like, you're fucking watching it, aren't you?
No, I'm doing journalism. I'm talking to somebody.
Oh, okay.
Talking to somebody who is not involved, and I've been given a reason why he refused to be involved.
Okay.
But I won't go public with that unless
Nudes.
I have strict permission.
Nudes.
Probably.
Yeah. That's absolutely what it is. It is alleged nudes of whoever this person is, and he was upset because they didn't nominate his to be the best leak of 2025 in the paintball world of news that got leaked. That was the award. He's upset. That's why he didn't participate. Allegedly.
It's a really complicated reason not to be involved.
Come on, that wasn't bad off the cuff though.
No, that wasn't bad at all. So tonight's show, we should probably actually get to tonight's.
We have a show.
Factors mopping heat. Good. Heat's fine. I'm contrarian. So
no,
wow,
never,
right?
not once.
So we've all had it. We've all talked. Like everyone talks about, like, oh man, I had such an amazing trip. Oh, it was so good. We should go again. Oh my god, it was amazing. Right. It's always that, but like we've all been there. We've all had them. I think I've had 3 of these types of trips where it's just like everything went wrong, and I was still on time.
We've had those trips, no question.
Yeah, you and I have.
Yep, we've had those trips. I've had those trips. I mean, Wasaga. the drive to Wasaga was a complete shit show. When we broke down on the way to Ottawa.
Wait, we broke down in Ottawa?
On the way when the battery.
Oh, melted. Yeah. And you replaced the battery with a Leatherman.
Then only to find the wrench, the battery wrench after. I looked at the glove box and there's the fucking wrench.
Yeah.
So mad. Double dosing my meds that year and then blowing a tire.
Yeah, that was wild, man. That was rough. My first really rough game, trip. So we had all planned to go to PRZ, and the idea was we're gonna drive through the night. Okay, so it's like, okay, we're all gonna drive through the night. So my dumbass was like, it'll be fine. I don't, everything's going to be great. Here's the plan. I'm going to work from 7:30 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. And then I'll take a power nap, and then we'll we'll meet with the convoy has to go past us on the way to, because I was living in Campbellton. I was living 4 hours north of Fredericton. And I was like, they have to drive past us. They have to drive through Edmundston. So I'll just meet them in Edmundston, right? That's a 2-hour drive for me. So I was like, sweet, this is perfect. This works, right? Then it turned into, oh, hey, we've got one too many people in Fredericton so we don't have a spot for them to sit. Can you meet us in Fredericton and pick them up? So I was like, okay. So I'm up at 5 a.m, go to work for 7, get out, done work at 3:30, pile into the car, head to Fredericton. It's a 4-hour drive. So it's like 8, almost 9 p.m. by the time I get into Fredericton. They're all running late. 10 p.m. rolls around. We all meet at the gas station that we'd all agreed on meeting at. And I'm told, oh, no, we figured it out. It's all good. They don't have to ride with you.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, then. So we head towards PRZ to drive through the night. I've been awake since 5 a.m. We're driving through the night. I started hallucinating. I was so tired. At one point, I actually saw cartoon characters.
Oh, those are fun ones.
And now we had we had radios in every car. And I radioed. I was like, we got to stop. Like, we got to pull over. I need cold, fresh air. I need coffee. I need Red Bull. I need somebody to slap me. Like, I need something. We got to pull over. So we pull over, and like I can barely function. It's so bad. And so coffee, Red Bull, get in the car. Boom, we're back on the road again. Finally, the sun comes up, and for anyone who's driven through the night knows what I mean. When the sun hits your face, suddenly you don't feel as tired anymore because your brain is like, oh, sweet, it's not sleep time anymore. And you kind of like get this false, like the second wind.
Yep.
It's all fake. Don't trust it. Don't believe it. If the sun comes up and your body's like, it was easy. We got this. We can last till night. Don't. Don't. So we're going along. I'm exhausted. We're outside of Montreal when the sun starts coming up. And I'm exhausted. So I had my ex-fiance now. She was with me. I was like, you got to take over. Like, you got to take over. I can't keep driving. I'm going to kill us. Like, this is safe. So she takes over driving just as we come around Montreal at 7 a.m. Traffic is brutal. She is a nervous driver. So we're in like rush hour. We get stuck in like Montreal rush hour traffic on a 4-lane highway that she's not even comfortable driving on a 2-lane highway. And we're on the 4-lane, like the one that how the on-ramps become a new lane, but the off-ramps, like you lose a lane. You know what I'm talking about? That portion of the highway around Montreal?
Yep.
So we're coming through there, and there's a transport truck trying to merge in, and the car to our left isn't moving. He's like, he doesn't even notice we're there. We can't get in. He's like lined up with our back door. And it's just like, we're kind of stuck. This transport truck's like, I'm coming in, like come hell or high water. I got to make this move. So over the radio, all I hear is Brad hit the brakes. And so she hits the
something
brake.
You want to hear.
Well, one of our guys from the convoy was behind us, and he actually.
Oh, yeah, I know. You never want to hear those words, hit the brakes, from somebody in another vehicle. Is never a fun thing to hear, right?
Pat, he actually, he slowed down, so it created a gap in the lane.
Nice.
So we could brake, slow way down, and the transport truck got in front of us. That happened. My adrenaline went through the roof. She pulls over. She's like, I can't do this. Like, she's like, my nerves are shot. And I'm like, mine aren't. I'm full of adrenaline. I'm finishing the drive. Let's go. We push through. We make Toronto. What's the first place we stop? Burger joint. What do I get? A fancy ass burger with foie gras on it. First and only time I ever had it. Wasn't bad. Never paying that much money for a burger again. Powered through the rest of the day. What do? We play a night game at PRZ that night.
Oh my God. My body just started hurting from that. Well, wait, we did something like that though.
We did, but brutal. At least you and I, at least we weren't completely fried. I
worked that day.
That's true. Yeah, maybe we were pretty fried.
We've when we played the night game at the final Honey Badger, we were out of it. I was half awake and I was screaming at the other team to go get more guys because I wanted to fight. Because I wanted to fight. We were out of it. It was so much fun. I saw that post somebody put up of PRZ the other day, and my heart just. And I'd only been there twice, so those of y'all who lived there.
Such a nice, such a good field.
God, I love that place.
That was like my first extreme trip for paintball. My second one is my favorite story to tell. So, I had originally planned to drive up with a group of guys, and they all bailed. Yeah, all of them. I was like, "Well, that's
the one on the 20." Sorry, I don't know what JR is going on about, but
in Montreal, Formula 1 on the 20. The 20 is the one that goes through Montreal.
Yeah.
All the guys. I was like, well, that sucks. I guess I'm driving alone, or maybe I just won't go now. To Commando, it was actually Commando Paintball. We're on our way to D-Day, and a buddy of mine reaches out. He's like, hey, he's like, I was gonna go up alone. He says, but I see you've got nobody going. So you want to just ride with me? He's like, I'm coming from Nova Scotia. I got to drive past you. He's like, I'll pick you up. We go. I was like, okay, sweet. Split the gas. No problem. Right. We're driving along. We're just outside of Woodstock. We smoke a raccoon.
Oh, tell me about that.
And we're thinking, okay, well, that sucks. Probably banged up the front end pretty bad. So we just keep chugging along. And then we saw the temperature gauge go all the way to the right. And we watched the fuel gauge or the oil gauge go all the way to the left. And the engine stops. Like it doesn't go like it just straight up goes, but it stops.
I tell you, she dead.
And we coast. Yeah, we look at it, look under. We're like, okay, we pull over, we look at it. The smell, the smoke, everything coming out of the engine. Look underneath. There's no radiator. It's gone.
Yeah,
the raccoon took the radiator with him and smoked the oil pan. So there was a big chunk of the oil pan.
Yeah.
So we pushed the sucker to the Woodstock Irving. We go in and we're like, who do we call? Like, who's nearby? And they're like, well, there's a tow company. They got 24-hour service. I was like, okay, sweet. Can you call them? He's like, well, he's not going to be happy that I called him. Like, then why is he 24-hour service? Like, wake his ass up.
Yeah, really.
So anyway, they call. They were very nice. They were like, you guys could just hang out in the trucker lounge if you want. I was like, thanks.
Thank you.
We're like an hour outside of Fredericton. Like, we've been on the road for an hour. Like, oh, this is also through the night too, right? Like, we're driving through the night because he and I were going to split driving back and forth. And we smoked the raccoon. We get the car. We push it to the Irving. Tow truck shows up. He's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, we're like, where should we take this? He's like, probably the Car Star. They're kind of like the people that deal with this kind of stuff. But they don't open until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're like, okay, that's fine. So he tows the car there. We're like, we're just going to sleep in the car. Worst sleep I ever got. Like, it was atrocious. I was freezing. It was so cold.
That sounds like a terrible sleep.
It was terrible, man. No blankets, no pillows. I'm in shorts, like, just uncomfortable. And that sucked. So piss poor sleep. Next morning, I wouldn't say I woke up the next morning. It was more like finally morning rolled around. And we're like, all right, let's go to Tim's. That's when we discovered that the Tim Hortons that was like a kilometer down the road was 24 hours, and we could have just hung out there.
Oh,
so that sucks. Because we were even talking to them, like, we rolled in and we're like, you guys are 24 hours? They're like, yeah. We're like, we just slept in a car. And the lady behind the counter is so nice. This is Woodstock. It's like a tiny little town, right? Everybody in Woodstock knows everybody. And she's just like, oh, hon. She's like, you could have just slept in one of our booths. She's like, we wouldn't have disturbed you. Like,
bless your heart for telling me that now, sweetheart.
Right? Thank you. So we get a ton of coffee and donuts. Like, we're just like, caffeine and sugar. Let's go. We go back to Car Star. They're there. We asked them to look at the car. Half an hour later, we get a call from them. Like, we go for another walk to go talk to the rental car, like the rental place. And lo and behold, the manager of the rental place in Woodstock used to work for me at Walmart. So I walk in and I was like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I manage the place. I was like, dude, I need your help. We need a rental. And I explained the whole situation, and he's like, I got you. He's like, discount, no problem. We got you. Get it all set up and go back to the car. We're like, what's the deal? And he's like, dude, I can't pull compression. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, the cylinders are so blown out. He's like, I can physically take my mouth and put it on the tube and blow air through your cylinder.
Oh.
It's like, it's shot. I'm like, okay, cool.
I tell you, she
So I look at
did.
my buddy, look at Rabbit, and I'm like, what are we gonna do? Because it's his car. That's the worst part too. It's like it's his car. It's not mine. You know. So I was like, what are we gonna do? He's like, what's the bill? A couple of hundred. He's like, cool. What if I give you the car? Signs the car over to CarStar. So they could send it to auction to make their money back. These guys are clearly like these poor bastards. Like, so they just did us a solid. We get the rental. I drive for a good chunk because he needs to sleep.
Yep.
And I should also add, this man is a severe diabetic.
Yeah.
So I'm driving for a while, start dozing. Robbie, you got to take the wheel. He takes the wheel. He starts dozing. Brad, you got to take the wheel. Like we were like hour shifts, like pushed through. Still made it to Commando Paintball in time for me to be on stage with my microphone being the MC. What up?
I feel that every time you've rolled into Commando, there's been those kind of things. Stagger in there on our first adventure. Oh, thank God, we need an MC. Well, that's a good thing. Go unload a truck now.
Yeah. That was funny. But yeah, that was a rough trip. Like I showed up and I looked like somebody had just like it doesn't look like I drove the car. It looks like I was dragged behind the car for it. And
you didn't get to have your 3 showers that day.
No.
Also, which is a nice thing about our amenities this year at D-Day, not because we offered them. It's because I'm a stubborn asshole. And as much as I enjoy like going to Ontario and driving, I don't like driving 20 minutes to and from the field when it just annoys me. It's a thing. Like it happened to me at Legends. Having to drive 20 minutes back and forth to the hotel when everybody's partying sucked. I like staying at the field. Now we've found a better system. We have a place where we can go have a shower. I can leave the embassy at the field. I can even stay there, Saturday into the big game if I want. But then I don't have to go have a shower at the Couche-Tard or the Flying J. We can stop at our accommodations and have a good hot shower before we hit the road Sunday night.
I was so mad that the Flying J we went to didn't have showers.
Why didn't they?
Because it wasn't a full-fledged Flying J. It's kind of like coming across like a Circle K instead of an Irving Big Stop.
Okay. I couldn't remember why we didn't stop because I was like, I'm looking back at it and I'm like, we really should have just stayed there that night. But
yeah, they were more of a gas up, get food, get out kind of Flying J.
Yeah.
Maybe it was better on the trucker side. They might have had more on the trucker side, maybe that we didn't see.
I think there was, but we were also blasted out of it. So, I'm
surprised we made it to the front door.
Oh, that poor girl. That like we told that story, but that poor girl like staggering into that place to order food, and I'm bloody because we just come off the final bit of the game, so I'm all shot up, I'm covered in paint, and we like fall in the door, and I'm like, we want breakfast, and the girl's like, yeah, we can make you breakfast. I'm like, we're looking around, we don't see a kitchen. She's just like, yeah, we make everything to order. Like, you guys want breakfast sandwiches? Go sit down. Are you two okay? That was the best part. She looked at, are you okay? I'm like,
like, yeah, because we were both standing there. I wonder how long, because to me it only felt like a second or two. I wonder how long we stared blankly at the food.
Oh,
because I'm sure we probably just stood there like idiots.
That young lady was concerned for us. Like,
I think so. I genuinely think she was, because we were standing there and she was just sort of like, what can I get you? And we're like, oh, we really, really wanted breakfast. And it wasn't like you can do breakfast. It was like, I can make you breakfast. I got like, she's like, it was very pathetic. It was like, you poor people. Like,
what did you do?
Right? Yeah, it was
AJ, God love you.
See, Mr. Jamazing says, "Hey, now I DJ and sometimes I do need an MC. You know what? If you're local to me and you need an MC, I got you. I got you. And if I'm not local to you and you want to fly me out to MC, I got you. I will.
I'm a
I
shit
will
MC.
let you,
I'm more of a crowd work guy.
Yeah. You're 100% crowd work. I am 100% okay with letting you pay to fly me places. Just letting you know.
Remember, he has to have his emotional support, Tom.
Yeah. And I need 4 showers a day.
4? Come on now, you're exaggerating. It's 6. I sometimes wonder how the man's able to get anything done when he is having so many showers. My meds have worn off. I have to do something with my hands. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
I've discovered
that's fine. I'll fly to Texas.
Texas? Damn it! I don't have a passport, and y'all don't like kings in your country, so I don't think I should be going to hang around there quite yet. You already got one. He's headed. I recently noticed that I was still paying for Game Pass, so I was like, what have I got on Game Pass? For some reason, Hell Let Loose still doesn't work on my machine, so I found a game about digging a hole. And that is what it is. You have a shovel and you dig a hole in your backyard looking for treasure.
I've played that game.
It's wonderful.
Right?
It's wonderful. Very zen. I could just dig a hole. Like every
very
little kid's dream to have a 7-meter deep pit in their backyard that their parents just let them dig.
We actually, so not paintball related, but I got to, so my neighbors, I was younger, my neighbors literally had like a 7-foot or 8-foot deep hole dug in their backyard for some reason. Never really understood why. It was deep. Like they brought in the excavator to dig it.
So did the kid's mother or like go missing, or did they have like pets go missing?
No, they were all there. Everyone was there. It filled with water at one point. Like it actually filled up to the top with water.
Oh yeah. That'd be stagnant.
Oh, it was brutal. It was weird. It was there for like a month or 2. They just dug a hole. I don't know why. I do remember freaking out because because I was a kid, right? I was a young kid, and the other kids there. For some reason, he thought my transformer would float, and he put it in the water, and it sank to the bottom of the pit.
That'd be the end of that transformer.
Yeah. So some archaeologist in the future is going to dig like 9 feet down and find a plastic toy. So, yeah.
That's a tangent.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, it was a good one. It's not like our entire show isn't made up about tangents. It's just
show is just tangents. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Loosely grouped together around the format of we talk about paintball sometimes.
One of my other trips too that it didn't go horrible, but there was a few points where I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. It was 4A. Where were we playing? It was in Ontario. It might have been PRZ.
Well, while you're thinking about that, what's another good trip, and I got to remind everybody, is to go out to Hillsborough on the 29th and get a little bit of winter ball in, or spring ball, because it's spring now. AXP has announced some fun stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to go to that since you're not coming to Ontario. They're doing a thing the first weekend in May. It's another Star Wars theme game, and it looks really fun. Looks like a ball. Okay. That'll be out at AXP in St. Paul. Cool. And I think they're doing another big game July 4th that I'll go to because I'm gonna try not to travel too much in July because I've got this thing I got to go to.
I know, right? Some losers getting pitched.
Yes, that's right. Let's weddings. I sound so enthusiastic about my friend's wedding, right? It's just like, yay, weddings. I'm gonna harass people and not get in trouble for it, and it's gonna be fun.
Absolutely. So yeah, it was a trip to, I think it was PRZ. I'm gonna say it was. and we went and the guy I was one of my usual travel buddies at the time, his wife was a stewardess, I think, on the airlines or worked for
Flight
the airlines.
attendant.
Flight attendant. And
What is this? The fucking 60s?
I was gonna say when I said stewardess, I was like that sounds wrong.
Yes,
no.
it's not 1975, my dude. I love you.
So he got the family pass where he was like able to fly standby.
Nice.
Where he would just like go to the airport and be like, I'm going to this airport, like I'm flying here, and they'd be like, cool, if we find a seat, we'll put you in it. That kind of situation.
Yeah. Which
was cool because he could fly basically anywhere for free. The downside was it wasn't guaranteed a seat. So we were planning it. I was like, cool, I got my flight booked. I'll meet you there. The rental, we got the rental booked. It was in his name because he got a sick deal because his wife worked for the airlines. So we went through all of that. I get on the plane and I get a text from him. Explore, your memory is way too good, my man. It was Tuna. I get a text from Tuna and he's just like, hey man, my dog is sick. I got to take him to the vet. I'm not going to be able to make that flight. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like in the airport. I'm like, or was it the morning of? Anyways, whatever. It was super last minute. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. There was a guy I'd been talking to on Facebook. Like he kind of ran like a side business. I really wish I could remember the name of the company, and I will think of it probably at 4 a.m. this morning.
Or Explorer will know in about 30 seconds.
I think his name was Josh. And it was like the logo was an AK. Anyways, the whole thing about it was I'd been chatting with him because he was big on Max Tac on the MagFed side of things, and so was I. So we were kind of like talking that way. And he's like, so I just put a thing out on Facebook, and I was like, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what I'm going to do. And he reaches out. He's like, I got you, bud. He's like, I'll meet you at the airport. So we'll pick you up. You come hang with us. We'll take you can crash at the cabin we rented. Like, don't worry about it. We got you. So I was like, sick. Okay, awesome. Get on the plane. I land. I'm waiting there, and I realize, one, I've never met this man before. Two, I don't actually know what he looks like other than a Facebook profile picture. So I'm like,
I'm gonna get murdered.
Yeah, like I don't. And the thing is, he's from BC. So like I don't know what's going on. Anyways, he pulls up and he's just like, Brad, and I was like, yeah. He's like, dude, it's like Josh, and I was like, oh my god, it all worked. And I'm chilling at their cabin. It's like 9 o'clock at night. He's like, man, you can crash here tonight, no problem. He's like, we'll figure something out. He's like, you can take the couch or what. And I was like, man, I will sleep in your kitchen chair if you let me. Right? Like, I just need a warm and or dry place to sleep. That's all I need. And like 9:30 at night, Tuna rolls up. He's like, I made it. I was like,
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Basically, yeah. I was like, let's go, because he had the boat, or the hotel was booked in his name as well. So it's like, let's go. Like, I'm tired. Like, let's go. And,
I'm going to destroy you, Tuna. Actually, it's not his fault. His dog got sick. I can't really.
No, it's not his fault. But anytime I flew with him, things always seemed really tight. Like, we were coming back from California, and we got stuck in traffic because we were flying out of San Diego. Got stuck in traffic. Got to the airport. Got through security. Got to the gate. There was 2 people in front of me. I was the last one to board the plane. Like 5 more minutes, and that gate would have been closed, and I would have been screwed. I would have been stuck in San Diego.
I mean, there are worse places to be stuck, but
I don't know, man. When you're at the airport in San Diego, the first billboard you see is "Report human trafficking."
Nice,
right? We have ones that are like, "Welcome to Canada." And theirs is just immediately like, "Welcome to the United States. Report human trafficking." Like, so that was an intense trip. That was a fun one.
And that was Brad's first trip to Comic-Con. No, I was just more because there was human trafficking, but that.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's an
Allegedly.
unfortunate.
Allegedly. For God's sakes, allegedly edit that shit out.
That's an unfortunate rumor that comes up around.
That comes up around you?
No, around Comic-Con.
Ah, yes.
I have barely enough memory in myself to remember to pick up the milk on the way home. You think I could coordinate anything like that?
It's not in Ontario, Cliff. It's in New Brunswick. It's in Hillsborough. St. Paul. May 4th, AXP.
I don't think so. I can't think of anything. Like, I've had trips where like little things have gone sideways. But
I'm not a dwarf. I'm a
he's
human
not
being
a dwarf.
digging in the backyard. But I do like Diggy Diggy Hole. Simon also enjoys that song.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
Dwarves are awesome.
They're almost a little cliche now, unfortunately. Like, I know, like, I'm 5'6", 5'7" with a beard. And it's just like, oh, you're a dwarf. I'm like, I am, but like, I don't know. It's overdone. It's overdone, sadly.
It's just because you got a beard.
I'm more than just a glorious, luxurious beard. Fine then. No. Yeah. No, I can't think of any other bad trips. I've had some weird ones. We had some weird, shady ones, like rolling up to sketchy motels.
Oh.
Like those are never fun. We had an Airbnb one year.
Yeah.
Okay, this is wild. Okay. We go to this Airbnb in California, right? It's the one in San Diego. Roll up to the Airbnb. That was also when I learned that deserts get really, really cold at night. So we roll up, we're cold. We're like, let's get inside. And the house is freezing, like freezing. And we look, and one of the windows is open, and there's no screen on the window. And the Airbnb note had actually said, like, we leave complimentary vegan treats for everybody. Like, it was very California. Complimentary vegan treats. Love that. We get there, and all the treats are all like half eaten and like all over the floor. So we kind of put two and two together, and we're like, windows open, screen's been knocked out of the window, and the treats are all half eaten. We're like, probably a raccoon or like a fox or a squirrel or something. Some animal must have got in. So we scour the place. We look around. We don't find anything. And then we started joking the fact that not even the animal wanted all the vegan food.
Yep.
Right?
That's where I was kind of going with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're going to tell me that it was actually a crackhead who was hiding in the backyard, in the yard, and he didn't want.
We never did find out what ate the food.
So anticlimactic.
Then we explored the house, and we realized that this house had your kitchen, your living room, and then there was 3 bedrooms. Kitchen, living room, 3 bedrooms. There was like 8 jars of candy across like 4 rooms. It was very strange. Little crystal jars.
And it was all vegan candy?
I assume. I mean, most candy's just sugar.
Gummy bears have...
there's no gummies. They're all hard candies.
Okay.
So
they're all like old people Ganong hard candies?
Yeah.
There's originals?
They were everywhere. It was weird. One room was called the map room. That bedroom was like the map room. You went in, and they had wallpapered the walls with like antique looking maps. It was really, really weird.
Oh, neat.
And like all the decorations were like globes in that room.
Wow. I mean, the map room.
Yeah. Then,
it gets better.
Yeah, the living room, entirely white. White carpet, white furniture, glass counters, like glass coffee table, white fireplace, white flowers on the fireplace, white picture frame around some like generic Walmart art, white drapes, white chairs, white everything. We were scared to use the living room. We thought just like stepping in there, we were going to make it dirty.
Well, that would have been my concern with a bunch of greasy paintballers.
100%. So of course, what we immediately did is put on the complimentary robes, and then they had one of those like love chair, like love seats there. The one like you see in therapists' offices, like it's got like armrest on one side and nothing on the other.
Oh, a lounger or a chaise, like one of those.
Yeah, like a chaise. So there's a photo somewhere of the three of us all piled onto it in our house coats. Josh grabbed one of the flowers and like put it in his mouth. Except that's when he quickly realized that the nice smell of the house came from the essential oils they had put in the water of those flowers. So when he pulled the stem out, it completely coated it in essential oil. So like he takes the pic, like he puts it in his mouth, and all we hear is, ugh, and we snap the photo.
I hate the taste of that shit.
Oh, it was brutal.
I've had that happen. I just can imagine.
So bad. The and then I was looking around, and they had little, like I said, the little candy dishes everywhere. Right. Then I saw another little dish. So I was like, oh, I wonder what candy. And I even joked to the guys. I was like, I wonder what candy this one is, right? Like, because by this point we were like, what the hell's all these candy?
Ooh,
I opened it up. There was no candy. There was what looked like a piece of quartz, like a square piece of quartz, almost like a sample piece that you'd get from like a store, right? There was that, and there was a pack of razor blades. And that's when I put 2 and 2 together. More like 2, 2, and 2 and 2. All white furniture, glass coffee table, razor blades, and a stone that is white and used for crushing.
Yeah. There you go. That's
California.
And you're in California.
So I was like, I opened it up, and they're like, "What kind of candy is it?" And I'm like, I think it's a cocaine kit. And then of course I'm holding the stone, and I'm like, oh no, like what if they swab my hands at the airport in 2 days? Like, oh, like that stuff doesn't wash off easy.
I had friends that got nicked. They spent like 10 days in Jamaica, and they had a bunch of like wood carvings that they had bought on the beach.
Sure.
And they had bought a bunch of dope super cheap, and they were cooking with it. But the problem was that they got it infused like all the smell, and they had touched everything with their oily, like the weed hands. So when they flew home with all their like trinkets in a bag, that bag kind of got pulled off the line because the dogs were circling it. So they're standing there in the Halifax airport waiting to get their shit. They get all their other bags, and then they see the one bag that had all their like all the wood carvings and everything in it that probably had a big bag of weed in there too. And they just kind of looked at it, and they're like, well, I guess we're not getting that. And just it's like, guys, I don't think that's how that works. They're like, no, we just left. We did question it. We just dipped.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, don't go pick that bag up. They could, if they got a problem with it. Now, this was probably like 25, 30 years ago. So it was not as intense as it is now for the youngins when you could,
they probably didn't know who that bag actually belonged to.
Yeah, not back in the old days when you could do that kind of shit on an airplane.
Right. Yeah, that was an intense trip. That was wild.
Yeah, that does sound like it was pretty mental. But again, California.
Was funny. When we realized it, we put it all together, and we're like, oh no. So we had some cool times in California. We didn't go very far because we were pretty exhausted after a day of playing and like in the desert in the sun.
Yeah,
we're pretty exhausted. So I did have to laugh. That was funny. We had bought like all this really good food because one of the guys traveling with us is a chef, and we bought all this good food, and we just ended up like every time we finished, like the first day we got there, we're like, let's go buy some good groceries, take it back to the Airbnb, problem solved. Finish up at the field. Guys just want pizza. Yep. That's it.
Homie, we did that at D-Day. We had a whole bunch of good food when we were at the Airbnb, and we still went out and ate really well. Because we're like, fuck that. I'm tired. I do not want to go and like scavenge for food.
Yeah.
Now, again, we can get there's good food at D-Day, fortunately, because we found ourselves a good spot, and plus there's good pizza around that neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's it, folks.
I think that is it, because I just realized I am hungry and the cat is snoring next to me, so I need to go get some grub in.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's just sitting there snoring away.
I just got a message that I have to pick up milk on my way home.
Are you gonna go home? You're actually gonna go home with the milk?
Well, yes. Oh, I see what you're saying. I have to go get milk.
Christ, you are slow tonight.
I know, man. It's bad. It's bad. I'm sorry.
It's been a rough day. I know, man. It's been a long couple days.
Yeah. So,
but
folks,
it was good having company tonight. I enjoyed it, as always.
So for those of you who decide to hang out and watch us and listen to us, hang out with us while NXL has a pro thing going on YouTube. Appreciate your attention. Appreciate you hanging out with us. I love it. Thank you. But that's it, folks. So until next week, cheers.